This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us go hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique belong to all of us. We have a stake here, and it is our duty to make this place better than we met it. It's like your father or your mother or your grandfather or your grandmother willing a business to you or willing something to you that you need to add value to. You should not run it down. You should not squander it, but instead, you need to enhance it. You need to build it up, expand, make it better. And that is our duty as patriotic Grenadians. I often hear people say, well, I started off in a wooden house and we were able to build bathroom and toilet, indoor, a veranda, concrete. And then we moved to the house and we converted the house from wood to concrete. We were able to add a downstairs. We were able to get a car. We were able to, get internet, to get cable, and so on and so forth. So we all came from humble beginnings, but we strive for excellence. We strive for betterment. We want to improve every single day to make life worthwhile. So I urge you, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique belong to all of us, and we have a patriotic duty. We have a solemn responsibility to make it better. I read a message from a friend in the diaspora, and she said to me, Kem Jones, we were craving to hear good news about Grenada. For many years, we got so accustomed to just bad stories, bad news, fake news, misinformation, disinformation. It became very depressing for our Grenadian brothers and sisters who left Grenada to go on to greener pastures, who want to improve the living standard and condition of not just them, but their family members. Because when they go out there and they work, they save, they construct, they reconstruct, they expand, they build right here in Grenada. They invest right here in Grenada, making life better for them and their family members and friends. So we have to continue zooming in and also out, look at the situation and find solutions. Try to put on the table suggestions, recommendations that can make it better. You see, We have a group of obstructionists, a group of retirees politically. They were in the politics for many years, and the Grenadian people retired them. They are no longer in government. So it's an opposition force that seem to just believe criticizing the government will get them back into power. They seem to believe not coming up with plans and solutions and, speaking about the good things here in our country. They believe they would just ride back into power because they're dealing with the same kind of electorate from 2008 to 2013. But they have something coming for them. I believe that the Grenadian people have grown holistically. We are more mature politically. The level of conversation that we are having can only cause one to learn, to know more, to be inspired, to be motivated, to be enlightened. That is really what is taking place in Grenada. We have transitioned from barbarism, right? We are no longer barbaric. We are no longer uh, seeing things as the NNP sort. We are now open minded. We are now more knowledgeable. We are following things to a T. We're keenly following what's happening in this country. And we have a young team of men and women who believe in the people, who acting as a motivator for our people. Our people are doing things with their hands, doing things with their knowledge, doing things to transform their homes, their communities, and Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique. This is our home. We have a duty to improve it. I say to friends, if you have a wooden house or a concrete house or a little car or a bus or a van, take care of it. Maintain it. Make sure that it's clean. Make sure that you wash it down. Make sure that you keep it at a certain standard. So as you navigate through life, you would get something better. But you must demonstrate that you can care what you have. You can take care of what you have now. So if I give you something, the joy you would give me is when I see you taking care of it. I remember a good friend said to me, he gave a gentleman a pair of sneakers. And he said when he saw the gentleman about 6 months after, he felt good because the sneakers was in really good condition. So it brings joy when a person sees improvement, sees good maintenance, you're taking care of it. I give you a house, you take care of it. Not because you're renting it, treat it as your own, as your house. So the landlord will feel pleased that you're taking care of his or her property. That is the same attitude that must be applied. The same behavior, the same action when it comes to our country, when it comes to our homes, when it comes to our community, when it comes to Grenada, Carriacou, and the PT Martinique. So the NNP, they're going on the platform. So they've organized political meetings as though the election is 3 months from today, 6 months from today, a year from today. They're going to have public meetings to run down the government, to badmouth Grenada. That is what they are accustomed to, talking their country bad. They don't love Grenada. They love power. They want power. they want to get back into power. And not because they're interested in improving the lives and living standard and condition of our people. They want to get back into power to cause mischief or to do mischief, to spite people, to victimize people. That is what the NNP is known for: victimization, you know, uh, spite, and bad behavior generally while in government. That's how they operate. So I am saying Grenada is on the up. We are seeking to transform this country. Why then do you go on a public platform, right, as though election is tomorrow, to badmouth the government and to badmouth your country? Come on, we are about to celebrate 50 years of independence. It is a time for retrospection. Politically, I think the NNP should sit and reflect on the 23 years and a half, what they did and what they should have done to improve this country, the mistakes they made. I think it is important for them to do that. Take some time and look back on your 23 years and a half. Because sometimes you can exist in a silo, you can exist in a bubble, right? Or uh, you believe that you're in this world of perfection. So you believe that all you did within that 23 years and a half, it was all okay, it was all perfect, it was all good, and you made no mistakes and nothing like that. Everything was A-okay. But then when you have an independent arbiter now in the picture doing an assessment of you, your stewardship, your tenure, your time in government, and then they start to put, well, corruption, mismanagement, squandermania, recklessness, bad behavior, lack of good governance, lack of transparency, uh, a party or government that caused Grenada to go backward and not forward. And then you start to say, but wait, give me more specifics, right? And then they start to dive deeper and tell you where you went wrong and what you could have done better to improve the lives of our people. You know, I often see on this program what the NNP didn't know, or maybe they knew, but they were naive, they were ignorant, and they just brush it aside. We had from 1995 to this point a lot of Grenadians who left Grenada and went to developed countries around the world. Developed countries around the world. So while the NNP was here telling people, well, they're the best, and they're doing this, and they're doing that, and look at the state of healthcare, and look at education, and look at the state of our roads, and look at the state of agriculture, and they start going on and on and on. And information communication technology and so on. Our Grenadian brothers and sisters who traveled to developed countries in the world and call it home experienced what good healthcare looks like. And they were able to compare. Our brothers and sisters who left Grenada, they experienced in the developed countries around the world what good education looks like, what investing in agriculture looks like, what good infrastructure looks like, what information communication looks like, what efficiency looks like, what good customer service looks like. So they've experienced that. So what they were able to do is to transfer that knowledge to them family members and friends and colleagues right here at home with technology. So you're on some Zoom calls, some WhatsApp calls, some FaceTime, some kind of video call. You're able to show, you're able to talk, you're able to You're able to demonstrate in real time prosperity, opportunity, betterment. So our people were able, even if you didn't travel, to get to know what's going down. And the great many people who went into the developed countries, they were able to share the knowledge and talk about their experience. And as a result, gradually, the people start changing their mind. And with this program for the last 9 years and other programs trying to disseminate credible information, trying to engage in a robust intellectual debate and conversation using radio and social media, motivating, inspiring, really causing you to think, higher reasoning, higher consciousness. What you saw was people moving away from the NNP's way of governance. So they got caught with their pants down. And I think it's a wake-up call for them. Because they still believe by going on a platform and bad talk the country, talk the country bad, run mouth about the government, that they will somehow parachute back into power or ride back into power because Grenadians would just accept them again. Grenadians will forget about all the bad things that occurred under the NNP for 23 years and a half. And they believe that we are not big on history. They believe we forget things conveniently and we do so quite quickly. Right? And I am saying, you're wrong. You're dead wrong. We are dealing with a youthful population, 60-something% and maybe 70%, as high as 70%, are under the age of 45 in Grenada. But when you look at the NNP platform, it's a bunch of senior people who got the opportunity to serve already for 2 and 3 terms. So they get in their pension left, right, and center, all the opportunities, they get in all the benefits, but they still believe that they have something in them to give again. Pass the thing on. Pass it on. But they're not going to do that because they're so hungry for power. They're so accustomed to power, having power, and demanding, dictating, and getting everything easy. But the Grenadian people have had enough of the NNP, and we understand fully well what real development looks like, what better healthcare looks like, what better education, what a better education system looks like, what investment in agriculture looks like, in the creative industry, in ICT, infrastructure. We can go on and on. Grenadians are more in tune with what's happening here. So I am really happy that we're at this juncture in our history. But I want to say to the NNP, if you believe by going on a public platform and badmouth the NDC administration or run the country down, you're going to get back into power, you're making a big mistake. You're making a huge mistake. But continue doing what you're doing. Because I told a friend this morning, every morning on the Plead Your Cause program on WFM, the same set of callers call every morning. The same cadre of callers saying pretty much the same thing over and over and over again. You are not hearing new voices. You are not getting new people calling that particular program. And that is the same thing that occurred in the lead up to the general election. And even before, the same people calling over and over and over again. It's like eating rice and bakanek every single morning, or coconut slush every single morning, and believing that it will nourish you, that you will be stronger, that you will be more nourished You have strengthened. Coconut slush you eating every morning. Rice and bakanek with some coconut milk. But that will never nourish you. Your plate needs to be colorful. Variety is really the substance of life, right? You have to have a variety. Your plate has to be colorful, right? You have to have a little greens here, right? We have a problem with you steaming some rice. We have no problem with that. But you need to have a little grilled fish on the other side, some veggies, carrot, broccoli, beets, some steamed beets, some beans, right? Some okra, nice. Saute that nice on the side. And then you have, maybe some provision if you want, steam some provision. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But you need to color up your plate. Color up your plates, a little corn, right? And you nice it up. That's life, variety. But I'm saying to you, using an analogy to get the point to you, across to you, you have the NNP supporters. They call the Plead Your Cause program with Shabby or Shaggy, whatever his name is, every morning, saying the same thing and the same colors. And I am saying to you, it is like eating coconut slush. It's like eating rice and bakanek every morning, every day. And you believe that you're being nourished. You believe that you're gaining something. You believe that you're adding something to your... But you're not. Your belly will be full, but with what? Just to let it out. To go to the toilet. It's not going to nourish you. You're not going to be stronger, And that is exactly what is happening with the NNP. What Grenadians will appreciate is variety. We want to hear from different people. If things were so bad in the country, you will hear different people speaking up and speaking out. And as you navigate, as you go through, you traverse the country, you would get that kind of feedback, that kind of feel. But that's not happening. Grenadians are happy with the governance of the country. And that's a fact. So they will continue to badmouth the government. They will continue to go on platforms and talk the country back. That is exactly what they're going to do. Bad talk Grenada. They don't like Grenada. No, because they have enriched themselves. Look at them. They're all rich. Nearly all of them. Rich, filthy rich. They're living comfortable. They're getting everything that they want still, right? They make provisions for that. They getting their pension, they got gratuity, everything. They're nice. They have house here, renting, house here, there, house there, vehicles there, business here. But I'm saying Grenadians are wiser now. And I am proud of my Grenadian people. I have confidence in the future of Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique. Everything will not happen instantly. There are some people who love instant coffee. Just pour water and everything comes. But there are some people who know that you need to go through the different stages. It takes some time to get that proper mix. So those who believe that we are still existing under the NNP style of governance, you need to wake up from your slumber. Because under the NNP, it was just everything comes easy, free, 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 free. Give them this, give them that. But it's like giving them a fish every time they come to beg, but not giving them a rod, bait, and everything else to go and fish and feed themselves and their family for life. They have never adopted that. But now it's a situation where you're going to get a rod, you're going to get hook, you're going to get line, you're going to get bait. Go and fish. Find your way. Feed yourself and your family. This gimme, 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 this free, 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 beggy, 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 that's done. It's over. We will empower you. We will ensure that there is a conducive environment for growth, for development, for takeoff, for expansion, for innovation, for creation, for small businesses, for medium-sized businesses, for large businesses to thrive, to be prosperous, to be profitable, to be. That is what you want. You want your economy to be driven by the private sector and by people doing stuff, producing stuff. Production is the order of the everything. Order of the day. You got to produce. You have to produce. That is why most systems are changing into a results-based oriented one. You have to produce. You have to show that you have done X, Y, and Z. It is what it is. So I am very optimistic about the future of Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique. We're in a different dispensation, a different style of governance. It's not confrontational. It's not this kind of divisive, bacchanalish environment. There is tranquility in Grenada. We're at peace. There is no struggle for things that are rightfully yours. Look at the unions. Look at the unions. Under the NNP, it was always a bacchanal, a confrontation, some kind of, picketing, demonstration, protest, all kind of placards and bubuzelas and whistles and on the streets and militancy. That's under the NNP. But under the NDC, they got more, but they didn't have to protest for it and do all kind of TTV for it. It was given to them because it is rightfully theirs. And it was not a favor by government. No, it was not a favor. The government knows that if the workers are happy, then the whole of the country will be at peace. So the government fulfill their promises, the promises they made to you during the campaign. Grenada is at peace. Grenada is back. That is what you want. Not everything has to be some kind of confrontation. You could imagine you're in a relationship and every damn thing is some kind of confusion. What then would come in your mind? It's like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in this. Because if every time it's some kind of melee, some kind of bacchanal, that would never grow. You want to be able to effectively communicate, to sit, to talk, to reason, to talk things out. It doesn't have to be a hullabaloo. It doesn't have to be a quarreling or a cussing. Let's reason the thing out. Let's converse in a very peaceful environment. Let's find solutions to the problems that exist. Let us sit at a table so that there can be a dialogue. That is what we need, a dialogue to effectively get things done, to make the thing happen, to fix the thing. It's not always about noise and a brawl and no. In fact, you get more done when you dialogue, when you engage, when you listen, when you speak respectfully so as to cause the other side to understand where you're coming from. Grenada belongs to all of us. And you must understand, governance should never always be problematic and confrontational and melee here and melee there and bacchanal here. And no. Look at how Grenada is being governed. Look at how Grenada is being transformed. Look at the peace and tranquility that exists in our country. Look at the love. When the most honorable Deacon Mitchell travels anywhere in Grenada, the love, the children, the women, the elderly. Look at the love, the embrace, the hugs, the smiles. I want to be in his presence because he is God sent. It didn't just happen like that, God sent. Yeah. He's at peace. He brings peace in your little space. He causes you to smile. He makes your day complete. He can transform that little space that you're in once he's there. That is what you want. But when Keith Mitchell was in power, look, I'm telling you, because I know when Keith Mitchell come around, the whole place get dark. People start getting fearful. People start getting angry. It's just different. Totally different. It totally different. It is like the disciple. It is like a good man, a Samaritan, somebody good. When deacon comes around, somebody good, come to do good, come to encourage you, come to motivate you, come to. But when it was Keith Mitchell, it was like, some horn man, somebody with a horn on its head. Like, the little storybook thing on them. Different. But I'm saying to you, let your light shine before all and sundry, so that they will know that what comes from you is good. Yes, good. That is important. But when you victimize people, under the NNP administration, they victimized people. They took advantage of people. They really exploited people in this country for the 20-something years. Their bad behavior and bad conduct is causing them to be where they are now. The NNP was wicked, ruthless, brutal, nasty. The NNP had no mercy on anybody in the country. If you're not for them, they crush you. The 48 laws, yeah, they will crush you. And they will do so that other people can see. That is exactly what they did many a times. And they do so without any feelings. But I'm saying to you, governance at this time in Grenada is a very peaceful one. Very peaceful. So let your light shine. Do good. Help your neighbor. Help your friend. Wish them well. Encourage them to excel. Do not badmouth them and bad talk them. Do not wish them bad. Do not put traps in their way to cause them to fail. Come on. I want good for you. Why should you be living in a mansion in Victoria with walls all around it, and the people outside of those walls are catching the royal to make ends meet? It is like Mother Teresa in Calcutta. She was inside, the convent and inside that enclosed area. And one day she decided, I will look out and see what's behind all these walls and so on. When she saw the level of poverty and hardship, and she said, no, I cannot stay here comfortably with all the everything here, and the people outside of this space is in abject poverty, in extreme poverty. And then she decided to go and feed the poor and take care of them and clothe them and bathe them and clean them and, help them, dedicate her life to them. That's important. And then she started a movement where all around the world you have people who are volunteering to do the same thing within the church and within communities. So I am saying, let your light shine before men so that they will see that light that is shining come from a good place. But there are some people, they come in your little space and they darken it. They tight up. And that's a fact. There's some people I want to avoid. I don't want to be around them at all. Period. So I am saying Grenada is on the up. And I'm very, very moved by what I am seeing. Investment in healthcare, investment in education, investment in agriculture, investment in the creative industry, investment in ICT, investment in the human resources of our people, seeing our people as the main resource in the developmental process in this country. And we must understand that as we navigate through life, as we continue on that journey to develop country and to develop people. Because, we have been left out in the developmental process for many years. But the NDC has prioritized the development of our people, the human resource of our people. We got to help our people, better our people, make sure that they are competitive when they go out there. I love that. But folks, again, I want to play that theme song, boy. It's really the theme song that we must embrace. It speaks to collaboration. It speaks to unity. It speaks to coming together. Different genre of music, different artists coming together to say, hey, we are on the up, up, up. We want to build our country. We want to transform our country. We want a better standard of living for our people. And we are not interested in the petty politics and the politicking. We are not interested in your agenda because you want to come back into power to get rich and rich and richer with you and your friends and your colleagues. We are not interested in that. We are putting country first before party and before petty politics. We believe in Grenada, Carrick one, PT Martinique. We want good for Grenada. Collaboration, working together. Look at the amount of artists. Look at the. I mean, this thing is not easy to achieve, but we are capable of achieving it step by step by step.
If I take time and I write down all the things that I love on my island, best believe my list gon' be like 5 miles long. Best believe it's love that makes me sing this song.
The cleanest breeze on the waters,
Friendly people meet in every corner. Togetherness and love is what we stand for. We stand for. We stand for.
Oh, island in the sun. Look at how we've grown, how far we've run. 50 years we strong and more to come. More to come. More to come. I'm going higher. 50 years we're blessed with forged in fire. Still reaching for more. Going up, going up, 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 up. Going up, going up, going up, 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 up.
we're going higher, going higher. As we aspire, build advances, put people together.
Bang, bang, bang.
It's only up from
We'll take time to reminisce on the richness of our history from the beginning. From the people who came through sugar and change, emancipation, the revolution. More than the speck up on the globe, more than the ice cream and gold, much more than the nutmeg and the clove. Tell the world we are Grenadians. Oh.
3 islands united as one, blessed with the strength to carry on. We're more than just that island in the sun. Tell the world we are Grenadians.
Higher, 50 years we blessed with force and fire. Oh, you mean? We going up, going up, going up, 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 going up, going up, going up, 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 up. Inspire, build advances, want people together. Going up, going up, going up, 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 up. Going up, going up, going up, 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 up.
Really and truly, can't find the words to describe what my country mean to me. So much things we take for granted, but so much things they give to me.
Peace and tranquility, family, community. It no matter where we go in the world, just know that home is where my heart is.
50 years, as we shape for 50 more, as we
Straight to Richie Gold, like you only bring the gold.
I can see the vision clear. Sing it out to let the people hear.
Look at how we've gone and how far we've come.
50 years we strong and more to come. More to come. More to come. It's only up from here. More, more, more. Higher. Higher. It's only up coming higher. 50 years we're blessed with ocean fire. Still reaching for more.
Remain the Carico Pity Matnik.
Higher. 50 years.
Right? We're going higher. We're going up and up and up. And that is the spirit that we need to have as we move along, as we improve, as we transform. You see, the NNP obstructionists and haters of progress, they're caught in the analog age of technology, in the black and white TV, in the BlackBerry smartphone era, in the radio, actual radio with battery era. You know, nowadays, radio is smart, right? It's online and that kind of stuff. They're still there, stuck in this dark period. That is why they're embracing divisiveness, in my belief. That is why they're embracing those who don't want to see Grenada improve. It's sad.
Attention, attention, calling all Grenadians in the Brooklyn and New York City area. The NDC New York Chapter's Women's Group invites you to a big fundraising bonanza bake sale on November 18th. Join us at the Elegant Nutmeg House on Flatbush Avenue, Corner Avenue D from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Indulge in fried bakes and fish cakes, coconut drops, ginger beer, cheese straws, milk fudges, sweet potato pudding, and a whole lot more. And don't forget to bring a toy with you to light up a child's Christmas. Visit ndcnewyorkchapter.com for more details. Your support will make a big difference. Call 646-886-1092 or 973-462-0596 for more information and to donate. Get involved today.
Yes, indeed. So we want to encourage the folks out there to please be a part of that fundraiser. Also, you know that my good friend Josephine Blash and the team, they're having that fundraiser at Rainbow Inn, Grand Bras. Tomorrow, God's willing, and I want to encourage you to be a part of that. All right. Remember, the ticket is $150, 150 EC. All right. So let me get all the particulars here so I can share that with you. So important. All right. Josephine, let me get that here. All right. Nice. So it's the name of the event, Cocktails, Candlelight, and Carols. And it's at Rainbow Inn, Grand Bras in St. Andrew. Dress code, elegantly casual. Remember, it's Saturday tomorrow, starting at 7 p.m. and it goes until 10 p.m. Price, 150 EC. So you can call Josephine Blash on 420-4101 for a ticket, right? So you can pick up your ticket and be a part of that event. Please support that event. Please do. All right. I'll be there at that event. So I want to encourage you to be there too. I want to also, all right, say to you, let me get something here. All right, let me get something. Let me look here for it. Because you have a lot of events. The women's arm of the NDC, they're having Christmas dinner. They're having a Christmas dinner, an evening of elegance on December the 15th, 2023 starting at 7:30 p.m. Food, drinks, entertainment, it's all inclusive. $100 per person, 100 EC for person, 180 EC for a couple. So if it's two of you all, it's 180 all inclusive. Huh? Spice Basket, that's the venue, the location. So please, if you want tickets, holler at them. Their number is 449-5872. That's 449-5872 or 419-5177 or www.ndcgrenada.org. All right, check them out. That's on the 15th. Then you have, let me get it here. St. Andrew Northwest. They have a Christmas dinner, December 7th at 7 p.m. Scrumptious 3-course meal, food, drinks, entertainment. Ticket, $100. All right, Papa D's, Maribou, St. Andrew. So please check them out. Any member of the St. Andrew Northwest constituency branch. And in the future, maybe you can put the number. So if I say the number, call out the number, people might be able to link you there. The St. Andrew Northeast constituency branch, they have a seniors gala. I love that. Reserved for 60 years and up. Residents of St. Andrew Northeast only, of course. Sunday, the 10th of December, 2023, time 5 p.m. Bel Air Government School is the location. Free food, drinks, entry, entertainment, and transport. Please call if you're interested. You have someone that age in that constituency, 60 and up, 449-4701 for more information. All right, give them a buzz. The Deacon Mitchell Support Group out there in New York, in the United States of America, the Deacon Mitchell Support Group, they're having a bingo, and boy, the jackpot moved from $1,000 to $1,200. Cost of ticket, $20. It's at the St. Paul's Church Auditorium, 157 St. Paul's Place, corner of Church Avenue. And here it is. They have refreshments on sale. Please link them up. Frances, Akim, Janice, Jillian, Estella, Beverly, Pearl, Kenisha, Meryl. All right? Link them up. And quite a number of numbers there. The Georgia NDC chapter, or the Grenada NDC chapter of Georgia, they're having a meet and greet. They're having a session, all right, at Grandin's Restaurant, 6420 Old Hillondale, Dr. Litonia, Georgia, 30058. And that's on December the 9th, starting at 7 p.m. and going on till 12 midnight. All right, Georgia. Meet, eat, drink, dance, mix, and mingle. Yes, man. NDC Georgia chapter. My good friend Terrence Forrester, or Terry Forrester, he's the ambassador for Diaspora Affairs for Grenada, and he will be out there with them. So again, I encourage you to link them up, boy. Link them up. Dress code business casual. Let's prepare for our 2024 gala. All right, meal price and full. So that you have to. So let me see here. Meal price includes a full bar and a homemade cocktail. Good, homemade cocktails. So be a part of that. Be a part of that. Let me see here. I was looking for a number. Hold on. So it's $25. That's the cost. $25 for the meal, and the bar is not included. So they'll give you a little cocktail, a little thing to sip, but you have to buy your drinks and so on. All right. I was looking for a number to because there might be people or persons who want to call. So if I get a number, I could, right, I could always share that. But I'm really, really happy to see that the folks in Georgia, they're kicking off nicely. Thumbs up, kudos to you. Let me now, I know Osbert Charles. Osbert Charles is my good partner. Osbert, I know you sent me some information. All right. So Osbert they're having a barbecue luncheon. That's the that constituency. Osbert Charles and the team, they're having a barbecue luncheon on December the 2nd at Ladi Community Center, commencing at 12 noon. Tickets, $20 each. It includes barbecue chicken, pork, fish. All right, so they want to encourage you to St. Andrew Southwest. St. Andrew Southwest, the event is organized by PDs 4, 5, and 6, and 12. All right, so please go there and support them. That's on the 2nd of December. All right, do I miss out anything? I don't think so. All right, I don't think I missed out anything there. Um, all right, nice. All right, and then my event. I always feature my event because that's important. So remember, cheers to 50 years, the ultimate cocktail reception and entertainment. That will be on the 9th of February 2024, 2 days after independence, the climax, really. The parade and so on at the stadium, 2 days after that. The Friday is just the time for that ultimate cocktail reception and entertainment. So it will be at the Radisson Hotel Crown Ballroom. Starts at 7 p.m. and we go on till midnight. It will be wonderful. It will be bravo, bravo. We go have a damn nice time there. Trust me on that one. Remember, tickets, all the early birds are gone. 400 early birds are gone. If any, Kasa, it done. The 50 that I printed for $300, already 20 something tickets in that gone already. In the 50 for $300. And then I printed another 50 for $350. So when that finished, then I moved to the next 50, all right, for $350. So far, so good. During the daytime, of course, you will be coming at my place, free oil down and a solid buy. You have to buy your drinks, but we'll have a nice time here. And remember, entertainment at the Radisson, we have Donnell Best. So that's the violinist. He will be in action. He's coming from Boston. Right, I forgot to mention that breakfast at Snow Corner for the Bolio Village Council. They're having a breakfast sale on the 18th of December. On the 18th, is it the 18th of December, Pamela? I think it's 18th of when? 18th will be on the 18th. No, not December. The 18th of the 18th of November. All right, the 18th, not of December, 18th of November. And then we would have that's November. All right, November, 18th of November. Then we have Lyndon Langdon, saxophonist. All right, so we'll have him in action. So again, so he will be in action. I mean, he will perform for about 45 minutes. The same thing would happen with Donnell Best. He will perform for about 45 minutes. And then you have DJ Selector Beast. He will perform for about an hour, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. And then you have DJ Kareem. He will perform for 30 minutes, 30 minutes. And then Solid the Band will perform for 2 hours. They will take the thing away, and they never disappoint. Then we have some stand-up poets. They will be doing their thing in and between. The pan, the young man doing the pan, the music through the pan, he will perform for about 15 minutes or so, 10 to 15 minutes. So it's well planned. The night will be wonderful. It will be really, really good. I don't expect you to miss it. This will be the biggest event for 2024, our 50th independence celebration. All right. So I want to wish you all the best. Have a great day. Yes, have a great day. Take good care. Bye for now. I'll be back with you Sunday, God's willing, starting from 1 in the PM. All right? Sunday, God's willing, starting from 1 in the PM. Bye for now. Bye for now. Bye for now. Peace and love. And remember, I have tickets. So send me a